Ее жизнь полна драматических событий, побед и достижений.
Her life is full of dramatic events, victories, and achievements. She has traveled the world, performing in prestigious concert halls and making vinyl records in the best recording studios, accompanied by the most famous singers. For many years, she taught at the Moscow Conservatory. The last 20-odd years of her life, Russian pianist Svetlana Velichko, who recently celebrated her 75th anniversary, has lived in Alaska. How and why she turned out to be in the most northern state of the United States and what successes has achieved in her career, listen to Igor Dadashev.
1, 2, 3.
Capricious twists of this gray-haired woman's fate could have become the basis of a historical adventure novel in the spirit of Alexander Dumas or our contemporaries Valentin Pikul and Boris Akunin. Born in 1937 in Voronezh, little Sveta at 1 year was in Moscow. During those difficult times, her father was threatened with arrest because of a false tip-off to the KGB from his best friend. His boss gave him a letter and at the same time provided him a trip to Moscow to Minister Mikoyan. He quotes, "If you have time to go buy today's evening train tickets, do so, for you will be saved. If not, then I'm sorry. I cannot help you with anything else. At 4 in the morning, the car arrives to pick you up, and that means the end," says her father's boss. The parents did not wait for the arrest. Abandoned the apartment and abandoning all belongings, they left Moscow. And there, instead of prison, Svetlana's father got a new executive position and a comfortable accommodation, confirming that stability in Western view of Russia is the most unpredictable country in the world. It is only in the Soviet Union a little girl could learn to play the piano, become the winner of a prestigious competition, and receive government scholarships during starvation in wartime Moscow. My father was a deputy minister, head of Glockus, so he had an employee card. These are much smaller rations.
А это гораздо меньше. У меня была карточка рабочая.
I had a worker's card, which was given to those in factories standing at the bench and making shells on 18-hour shifts. She began studying music at the urging of her mother. Born into a poor family in the late 19th century, the dream of her youth was to own a piano and have her children become musicians. Out of all 5 of her children, only the youngest, Sveta, was the most gifted in this aspect. After receiving an excellent education, Svetlana Velichko began early round diversified concerts. She not only recorded for radio and TV, but also did the voice pattern to match the Mosfilm studio, often touring around the country with concerts like Traveled Abroad. Svetlana successfully combined concerts with teaching at the conservatory. The collapse of the Soviet Union in the early 90s, as well as the meager pensions looming on the horizon, prompted Svetlana to seek better life abroad. After she left along with her daughter and son-in-law to the United States. After her divorce from her husband, she had not left any relations in the former homeland. Leaving everything behind and starting life from scratch in America at the age of 54, Svetlana has been a very successful artist and teacher. She organized her own music school in Anchorage, where they teach Russian as well as American children. Anna, a student of Svetlana, is speaking. She helped me develop into music. Previously, I was just playing, but Svetlana taught me to feel the music so that not only I could feel it, but also transmit it to people in the audience.
Не только сама чувствовала, чтобы я делала так, чтобы другие люди чувствовали мою музыку, как что я играю.
And now Svetlana actively gives concerts despite her age and health problems. Her life and destiny are suitable not only for an exciting novel, but are worthy to make a movie about. Svetlana herself represents a typical image of a woman of the 20th century, a mother, an incredible talented artist, a real heroine. Igor Dadashev, Echo of the Day.